It stinks in here.
We are trying, we've been talking about mushroom coffee for a couple weeks now, so we're going to try it.
We don't want to, though.
Perhaps.
We don't want to. It smells really dark. Actually, the box is over there. I was going to see
like
if
we're
it's...
buried underground right now. I feel like I'm being buried alive.
Smells like we're in a forest surrounded by dwarves.
I would prefer that. So if I make weird faces, it's just because it's very fragrant.
Well, do you see that empty cup right there with the stir sticks? I told Melissa, I said, make sure we have a trash can because if Lori puts something in her mouth that she doesn't like, it will come out.
I will spit it out.
She's like, how about a cup?
I know I went to this fancy dinner with my parents and it was a mushroom fest at a very fancy restaurant. And
you like mushrooms.
I love mushrooms. It was like a mushroom dinner. It was really cool, but
a mushroom dinner sounds horrid.
yeah, I really like mushrooms. My grandpa, when we were little, he'd collect morel mushrooms, which is very difficult to find the ones that aren't poisonous, I guess. And
that sounds really
so I
scary.
put this mushroom dish in my mouth, and I expected it to be warm, and so it was cold, and it just was slimy. And I got up from the table immediately, and I didn't know what to do. And so there was like a pot, there was a plant, and I spit it into the plant.
Of course you did.
My mom was dying, laughing, thank goodness.
But like mushroom texture is gross anyways, right? Like kind of slimy.
And anything, if I expect it to be a different temperature, is very odd to me.
Yeah, if it's cold when it's supposed to be warm, and then it's slimy and just, you know.
So, but we have been, I went on Amazon, to be truthful, and just got some mushroom coffee. We do not produce mushroom coffee, and by the smell of this, we will not be producing mushroom coffee.
Well, one of our franchisees sent me a message a couple weeks ago, and he said, hey, what's mushroom coffee? And I'm like, something that sounds gross. And he said, I agree.
Yeah. I'm not sure why we have to. I mean, if you want to eat mushrooms, just eat mushrooms.
Yeah, right?
Mash them up, make them in a soup or something.
Well, and it kind of just seems like it's one of those, like, trends, right? Like, you know... We've had golden chai and like turmeric lattes and things like that where it's like, okay, people like it for a minute, matcha lattes, you know, and then they kind of go on to the next thing. What's the next thing? So, you know, this is what we have.
Good morning, Donna.
Hey, Donna.
Can you see our faces of dread?
I know. We're like literally putting it off as long as we can. We so don't want to try this.
Oh, it's nice though. It's like a little fall in the air.
Yeah, until it gets to be 80 later today.
Is it? I can't keep track of the
weather. All
weather.
this week is supposed to be like 80, and then I think it finally gets cool here.
Oh, my goodness.
Which is so out of character here. Hey, Charles.
Hi, Charles.
Charles, I wrote on your box that we shipped out, I think yesterday, with like a purple marker. So if you can't read it, it's because I wrote it.
That would be very true. Patty must have calling as a doctor.
I really did. I really did. I think when I was in first grade, my first grade teacher told my mom that I was going to be a doctor. I obviously am not, but you know.
I got the talks too much. Actually, I think I was really, really quiet at first. And then once I got comfortable, they're like, okay, she could stop now.
If she would just not.
If she would stop talking, that would be great.
Oh, that's cute. Cute. I know, we're just like, don't want to drink this coffee. Autocorrect.
Oh, that's funny.
I always love how bad autocorrect messes things up sometimes, too.
Oh, good morning, Deborah.
Like, my mom accidentally swore on autocorrect the other day, and my mom has never sworn a day in her life. So I screenshot it, and I sent it to all my siblings.
You should like make it into T-shirts at Christmas time.
Yes. Yes, that's such a good idea.
Christmas shirts for my family, and it's like most likely to watch Christmas movies.
Kevin.
All day long, yeah,
and he
for my
does.
husband.
Yep, he does.
Most likely to steal Rudolph's sleigh. Like, they're kind of funny.
Houston, yeah.
Most likely to spike the nutmeg.
Branson?
No, he was beetle it.
That's true. That's true. Good morning, Deborah.
So,
that's awesome.
but they're kind of funny.
Oh, my siblings and I have been sending back a screenshot of my mom's swear, and she's so upset. She's like, no, I didn't mean to say that. I'm like, I don't know.
I think mugs.
Yeah.
T-shirts.
When she swore that one time, Mom swore.
And just screenshot the picture of it.
I'm so doing that. That is a great idea.
Naughty. Put the naughty list. Who's on the naughty list?
Literally everybody's getting that.
Oh my gosh, that would be
It'd
funny.
be super funny to give it to the pastor at church.
Yeah, I give one of my sons golf balls with my picture on them. And then they like usually say, my mom is so pretty, or I'm really not crying. My eyes are horrible. If anybody's going through menopause, I'm lacking estrogen. It's not great.
You're just deadpan. It's not great.
It's not great.
You're like, things that suck about aging. It's not great.
Well, and I have such a hard time. I don't know if anybody else has this, putting eye drops in your eyes.
Yeah.
Like I have to, like I'm holding it open. I'm like, Sedona, put it in. And she's like, Mom, your eye's not open.
Oh, yeah.
I
same.
have to force
I
it.
could never do Lasix because the idea of it like coming at my eye freaks me out.
Well,
and I know they numb
pin
you.
it, and they pin your eye
Yeah,
back,
no.
your eyelid back. I would be like, oh.
No. And I know they numb you where you wouldn't be able to do it, but the idea of that just completely freaks me out.
After our experience with LASIK,
Yeah, no. And then the eye drops that they've got going on right now that are making people go blind. Sorry to freak everybody out, but
I hadn't heard about this. I hope they're not the ones I just put in my eye.
There's been several recalls of eye drops, and I don't know what brand it is, but I think I don't know if they're like the flesh-eating ones or the ones that are making people go blind. Sorry if I'm like, being an alarmist right now.
Yes. Is this Newsmax?
Yes.
What is
this on? It's TMZ actually.
It's that the onion one.
It's the Weekly World News juice diet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, LASIK. There's.
Well, we know somebody that had LASIK.
Yeah.
And it didn't go right.
Yeah.
And it's just such a sad story.
Yeah.
Because she was in so much pain. She actually took her own life, and she had young children at home.
Yeah, a beautiful woman, yeah.
Had a very successful career, and it was, and I'm sure it is extremely rare.
Yeah.
Extremely, like it's the only person I've ever even heard of, or whatever that it did. But it was a little close to home.
Yeah, just to like know somebody that had it done, and it was like, and I'm like legally blind without my contacts. I'm -6 and -5. So like when my contacts come out at night, I can't see you. So like, and my eye doctors have always been like, you should get LASIK. And as soon as we heard about the story of this woman, I'm just like, nope, I'm good.
It is really sad. Yeah, my doctor told me not to get it because it's the shape of my eyes, and that if I got it, it would actually make me not be able to read later. Like I wouldn't be able to see close.
Oh yeah, you read too much for that.
He's like, would you rather have like read or like when you drive? And I'd rather have glasses when I drive.
I'd rather get into a car accident. It's fine.
Yeah. Be able to read.
You are a good driver. You can handle the road.
You have not died yet.
I have not died yet. And I literally did get her a shirt once that said, "But did you die?" But did you die? Yeah. Agreed. I would rather wear glasses than contacts as well, Donna. That's how I feel. And it was really sad.
I
it definitely
don't
hit
wear
close to
either.
home.
So that the world is kind of like, I love it. It's like I have my own filter on everybody. So everybody looks so pretty and soft and
She always
dewy.
has such nice compliments for all of us. You look so nice. And I'm like, really? I feel like I just got hit with a bat.
But I do have a theory that that's why people's eyesight goes bad when you get older, because then I think your partner and everybody just has that little haze. I think it's God's way of making us all
Everybody
a little
looks
more beautiful.
nice. That's awesome. I like that.
So, oh gosh, I feel like we should drink it while it's warm. So, has
do you think it's going to make it
heard
better?
about mushroom?
Bye, Charles.
Bye,
Have a great
Charles.
day.
I don't know. Is this it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Mushroom
So-
coffee, and it smells dark. So like it smells like it's a dark roast coffee, and then they put I think they said lion's mane mushroom in it. And I don't know what the health benefits of mushroom are. Like, why do we want to drink mushrooms?
Why do we want to drink fungus?
Why do we want to eat fungus? Let's start there. You guys, if it's not deep fried and dipped in ranch, I don't want to eat this. Like that's the only way I like mushrooms.
I love mushrooms. I do love mushrooms.
Deep fry it.
I just don't know that I would want it in a coffee.
You want me to do it first?
Oh, Sedona, are you finished with
Sedona.
your school?
All right, I'm going to do it.
It sounds disgusting.
Oh, Lord. Go ahead, Lori. It's your turn.
It Do we have like a chaser? Like, I feel like we need some good coffee.
Well, the problem is it's not good coffee to begin with. I'm going to add
and
some
that
creamer.
is the problem with some.
Yeah.
If it's not good coffee, you can't put enough bad stuff in it to cover it up.
Well, because they have a lot of the coffees that are like flavored coffees, for example, right? They start with bad coffee and then they put a flavor in it to try to cover up the bad coffee, but you can't. When you get a defect in the coffee, it just sucks and it's gross. Yeah, I'm pretty expressive, huh? We're pretty expressive with we hate it.
The thought of mushroom is
All right, so I added 2 things of creamer. Let's see if I can make it
I don't
better.
think there's enough cream in the world, but okay, I'm gonna do it because I said I would.
What's crazy is I added 2 things of creamer to it, and it's still like really dark.
This should break my fast, right? Because it's just coffee.
Yeah, it's just black coffee. No,
You know,
black
it's
coffee
National
doesn't break your
Taco
fast.
Day. On a better note,
Are we having tacos today?
Logan's trying to order them right now. If we can't, then I've got another idea in my cart.
Yes,
But
I love tacos. Tacos are my favorite
even
food.
in worst case, Taco Bell, you can only order 50 tacos at a time. I'm just saying.
That's what I can eat.
20 grams of sugar?
Yeah, 20 spoons of sugar in a container of creamer. Yeah, Donna,
Yeah.
I can't make it better. I can't make it better. I'm trying, but it's gross.
Okay, I'm going to try it.
Well, and again, a lot of it might just be like the
It doesn't smell that bad.
it's just a really dark, like really a dark
Oh, I
coffee.
hate just bad coffee,
Yeah.
first of all. We're so spoiled.
Yeah.
It's so nice to have good coffee every day.
It's really dark and smoky, and then I don't taste the mushroom. It's just not good coffee. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. I shouldn't swear.
Happy National Taco Day, Bill. Yeah. Yeah, mushroom
Okay,
coffee
I
is
want to
not
like
great.
just rewind my life 10 seconds
I wish I
and tell myself not to do that.
I wish I hadn't done that.
Oh, that's disgusting. No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
We have been talking, though, about something which I think is interesting we talked about for a while, is putting vitamins in coffee. And I do like that idea.
That is a better idea. What do you guys think about that? Having vitamins as part of your coffee in the morning. So, like, you don't have to take your multivitamin because it's already in your coffee. I love that idea.
That's disgusting.
I know. Actually, I have water. Do you
Yeah,
want some
even
water?
K-cup. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea even of like having it in a K-cup and then just like having your little vitamin K-cup in the morning.
Here's some water if you'd like to get that out of your mouth.
Yeah,
because that is gross.
To swish it.
Yeah. Ugh.
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 Okay, my recommendation is not to try mushroom coffee, but
It won't come off my tongue. It's like imprinted on my tongue in a bad way.
Oh, so Bill likes the idea. Yeah, I think it is an interesting idea because I think it'd be easier. I wouldn't forget to drink it.
Exactly. When you have a fear of heights and someone says, don't look down, and you look down.
I know.
Or they say, it's hot, don't touch it.
You usually are the taste tester, and if you don't like it, I'm like, I believe you. I
won't do it. Yeah.
But
I have so many weird flavors on my desk right now for us to try too, but I actually really enjoy making you guys try the weird ones and not telling you.
We had to. This is crazy. We had to plan all of next year to be able to get the lid so that the things on the lid. Actually, Ashley just put them on my desk and said, I know you're busy, but please look at these quick.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I'll have to
excited. I
look
think
at
the
them.
next year's flavors are going to be really fun.
Yeah, really fun.
So, weird thing.
And we're going to do a fun collab with somebody, so I think that will be really fun.
I think
Although
so
I picked
too.
your flavors, Mike. Sorry.
Yeah. I think he's
We
going to
did
like that.
stalk your Instagram, so I think it'll be a good fit.
Have you ever heard of something called frogging? Okay. Let me go back and tell you. It's a new it's a show I just found on TV, and
They
it's
catch frogs.
no, it has nothing to do with actual frogs. It's spelled PHROGGING. Frogging are people who live in your house and you don't know they live in your house. So like people who like
Oh, this is like my worst nightmare right now. This is horrible.
it's a whole show.
Because people could live in my attic and I would have not.
It is a
clue.
whole show about people who live in your house and you don't know about it. It is insane. I couldn't believe it.
Oh my gosh, I feel like it's just giving people really bad ideas.
I know. Should I not talk
how
about
to
it?
do it.
I know.
Because someone did this. They lived in Walmart. They had a sleeping bag and everything like hidden in there.
And it's crazy that people can get away with it and do it. So my husband turned this show on, I think yesterday, and we started watching it.
Frogging? What is it?
It's
Spell
called
it
frogging.
again.
It's PHROGGING. Frogging, but it's
How
spelled like
common is
frog.
this?
Okay, well, there's a whole show about
Okay.
it, right? And so, like, the first one was like this couple in Hawaii, and the guy was like living in their house, but like recording them and he stole one of their computers and was like recording them.
Is
And
this like fact checked?
well, I didn't personally fact check it, but there were articles and
Okay.
stuff about it. Yeah.
Despite being initially dismissed as an urban legend, frogging is a rare but real phenomenon.
Yes. I like how you just fact checked me in front of me.
It is most common in Padre Island, Texas.
Whoa, why Padre Island, Texas? Did it happen more than once? Is that why?
On the border?
Oh,
I don't know.
creepy. So creepy. But this guy in Hawaii was like making notes about doing experiments on the family. Like he wanted to like do surgery on them.
Is it a crime? I would hope so.
And so we watched probably 4 episodes, and 2 of the people who got arrested, they let them out of jail, and then they went on to like murder people and go back, like they went back to jail, and like they were just gonna get off. Yeah. So I can't remember. I'll have to like look up what channel it was on. I think he was on Hulu or something. But look up a show about frogging, and there's a whole show. Oh, I mean, like we watched probably 4 episodes about it, and I couldn't believe this is a real thing. What?
So frog, why is frogging spelled with a PH?
Tell me
everybody
more.
wants to know that, right? Frog is spelled with a PH because frogs don't like to be known as frogs, and they try to hide their frogginess from themselves and others by transparent means.
What? So why at PH?
So a frogger gets to decide, I don't want to be associated with a frog, so
Yeah.
call me a PH.
Yeah, you're just a creep that lives in an attic. But
Okay, so they lived in the house.
Yes.
Recorded it was
Yes.
several people, not just one.
there was more than one episode. So
No,
like
but is it one person or more than one
more
person
than one
in
so
the house?
yeah, so each episode is like a different case. So like the first one was this couple in Hawaii. Another one was like an Ohio State University, like these people who like they lived in an apartment, and the guy was living in the basement.
Okay, but is it always a single person?
So
or can
far,
it be more
it's-
living in there?
So far, it's only been one person.
Okay.
That I've seen.
Because it would be easier to hide one person.
Yeah.
I would think. Because otherwise, if you're talking to each other.
Yeah, but totally crazy. Like
No, that's
just living in the
creepy.
attic, coming down,
Now
taking
the
their
squeaks
food.
in my attic, I'm gonna be like, instead of a bat, I'm gonna like maybe somebody's living up there.
Did I mess with you guys? Yeah, everybody go to your basement tonight. Check up in your attic, see what's going on. I know, in the spirit of Halloween, right? I've totally freaked you out. But isn't that so creepy that someone would do that?
That is.
And just think that that's okay to like live in your
But
home?
you know, when they were building our house, because we have a ranch style
Yeah.
house, it was
Yeah.
like I actually felt like super wasteful when I really realized how big the rafters were.
Yeah.
Like we could have built a second story so
Yeah.
easily. Like the rafters are so big that I could live
Yeah,
up there.
but that's about how much like the airflow goes to your
no,
house,
my
right?
rafters are taller than the ceiling. I mean, they're 20 feet tall or
But
something.
I don't think that's bad, right? Because it's like, you've got the air vents on either side, and it's like for the airflow to go through your house. Like,
Well,
I
you
don't
only
think that's
need like
bad.
5. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just seemed,
It's okay.
it seemed silly.
It's not wasteful. It's fine.
It's what I just didn't realize that when you build
Yeah.
a ranch, that's just kind of what it is.
Yeah.
You've got just so much extra space that
Yeah.
really you could have gone up. I mean, you could have just, for very little money, could have just built a whole second story.
Well, and whoever's living in your attic now is really enjoying all that space. They don't have to
They
crouch
can be
down
at
to
the
live in your
bats.
attic.
It's fine. It's fine.
You don't get live in my house for free. I'm going to check up there and start charging rent.
Yeah, just leave a note. Just leave. Can I have your PayPal
Yeah.
so I can
Yeah.
charge you?
Deborah, look it up. It was a case
Oh no,
a couple
Sedona's
years
freaked
ago.
out.
Yeah.
Sedona, no one is living in our house. They can't even get to the attic.
Remember, she said it was really rare, but I just thought it was really crazy when my husband found this show, and it was like, wait, this happened more than once? Like, it happened enough times that they made a show about it? Like, are you serious?
The one that I said, so there were 8 they were like had 8. Yeah,
There's at least
that's
8
creepy.
episodes.
There's got to
Yeah.
be some kind of psychological thing to it too. Like that's beyond squatting. There's enough empty houses you can probably go squat
Well,
in.
remember, I said at least 2 people went on to like murder, right? So,
Oh,
they
yeah.
obviously were not well to the point. The one was really weird though, because he was like, I think that he had a shared attic with the people on the other side. It was like a condo, and he was staying with the people. He wrote them a note one day and said that he went out for a walk and then he never came back. And he just like went up into the attic and stayed in the attic and was like spying on the people on the other side.
See, there's some kind of stalking whatever thing.
He was up there for 9 days.
And I've had 2 stalkers.
What's your Wi-Fi password?
What streaming service they want to know?
I think it's Hulu. I'm going to look it up and I'll post it later. I have to text my husband because he always just decides what he finds weird stuff and for us to watch because he knows that it's going to disturb me and I'm going to want to watch it. He always finds just like strange
I watch stuff that makes me feel better about my life. Like My 800-Pound Life, the hoarding shows. I'm like, hey, I'm not that bad.
We watch American Horror Story.
Fine.
We watch,
It's
Ghost
good.
Brothers. We watch, Expedition Unknown. Yeah, that is really scary. Yeah.
It is scary.
Yeah. And then like in the one, like when she went to like her attic, like she's like, no, because like, you'd think like when you go to open your attic, like if you had like insulation, like the insulation would come out and it would be dirty. And she's like, well, it's not dirty. And then she noticed footprints on the side of the wall.
Okay, now you're freaking me out because I feel like the attic in my closet is always slightly askew.
Yeah, Deborah just Googled it. I'm sorry, I'm freaking everybody out.
Okay, it's too close to Halloween.
All right, but I just told you guys a good Halloween story.
I think, isn't Cinnamon Holiday Blend total subject coming out soon?
Cinnamon Holiday Blend and Mary Mocha Mint launch on October 15th.
You're going to have like a whole business of check out my house for creepers.
Yeah, like call me. I'll check out your attic for you.
Yeah, instead of the creeper, but like bat people, it's going to be like, I'll check for real people.
Bill just said smooth. Did you like that transition, Bill? We're so smooth.
Yeah, so Cinnamon Holiday Blend should be coming out
October 15th.
All the Shaws go on vacation next week. So
Yes.
right after we get back, I would hope.
Yes, and the advent calendars are going to be here like within the next couple of weeks.
I'm really excited about that. Have you talked about them at
Yeah,
all?
we have. And we had them in here a couple weeks ago. I think we maybe took them to take pictures
So
of
the
them. So I don't know if they're in
K-Cups
here
are
anymore.
the 24, so those are the full thing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, K-Cups are 24, a count of 24, yeah.
Oh, live now for VIPs.
Oh, yeah, so VIPs can
okay.
get the holiday coffees now.
Oh, okay. So we do have some
Your
in the
niece
building.
picked out her costume. What is she going to be? I want to know. My kids are like my youngest is 12, and he's like, I'm going to wear a mask. Like, come on.
Yeah, I remember
Wear
that.
something
I've got to
cool.
get our costumes together. Oh, I do
yeah.
remember what we're going to be. We're fine.
I don't remember what we're going to be. We'll let you know what we're going to. Isn't Halloween on a Wednesday this year?
Is it?
Ooh,
Or
we're
Tuesday?
doing our fun thing again this year I don't know if we're ready to talk about it yet. Britton will tell us we can't talk about it yet, probably. But we're doing something really, really, really good for Halloween again this year. You guys are going to love it.
I feel like we are dressed up everything for Halloween.
We are, but remember we have our special thing that we're doing. Do you remember what our special thing is?
Is it the special thing we do every year?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But it's only if you guys remember what our special thing is, and you can comment if you remember what it is, but you'll love it. So anyways, advent calendars are coming out really soon.
And so the K-Cups are 24. We were able to fit. So it's a true countdown advent calendar.
Yeah, absolutely.
The date, and then for the packages, it's 12 daes of
The
Christmas.
2.5 ounce ones, yeah.
Because
12
we
days.
couldn't fit 24 in a package. It would be humongous.
We really tried, but
We did. We went through so many
it
iterations
was a box
of this.
like this big at first, and we were like, well, this is ridiculous. How are we going to ship
And
this?
how are we going to ship it? That's
Yeah.
where it came down to.
We were like, I think it'll cost $75 to ship an oversized package.
And the thing is that they're not just our normal flavors put in a box.
Yeah,
either
they're fun
for
flavors.
They're fun flavors. I
yeah,
think
fun
people
flavors
like
that we
it.
haven't really done before.
Oh, it's on
so,
a Tuesday.
yeah. Thanks,
So
Sedona.
Halloween's on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited for the advent calendars. I think they'll be really fun, and I think people will love them. Opening up every day, trying a new flavor, not knowing what you're going to get.
Yeah, but you're right, because people have to start buying them now almost, because you've got to start December 1st or December 15th.
Yeah. Yeah. So we should have them ready within a couple of weeks, like once they come in.
Yeah, we've got everything. We're getting everything prepared, so once they come in, they'll be ready to go.
Then we can start building. And we have our holiday helpers back there now, and they are building
yes.
away. We have pallets and pallets down the aisles ready to go. And it's just crazy because I know we've said this a million times before, but we get ready for the holidays all year round. So Ooh, Christmas present for yourself. I love that. I always believe in treating yourself. I always buy my own Christmas and birthday presents.
You know what? I had my girlfriends in last weekend. We went to a Renaissance festival. We talked
Fun.
about that.
Yeah.
And so, a package showed up, and it was a purple plum purse that I really had wanted. I've had it in my
Ooh.
cart twice.
I want to see this.
And I thought, gosh, it's that brand Pom Pom. That
Oh,
Pom Pom
I
London
love
brand.
them. Yeah.
And I'm like, gosh, maybe I did order it, but I didn't think I did because the coupon code wouldn't work the way I thought it should work.
Yeah.
And then my girlfriend said, did any pom-pom come into your life today? And my girlfriend had sent me a purse.
That is so
And we
nice.
just talked about love languages. She knows mine's gifts. So.
Absolutely.
But it was so sweet of her.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
And you love prints and purple. So, like, to me,
I
that's
just
part
plum
of it.
seemed so folly that I just
Yeah.
loved it. But that was
And those
it's so
pom-pom
nice to
purses
get
are
those
cute.
unexpected things. That's why I'm thinking for advent calendars too. What a cool thing.
Yeah, to just have it arrive in your, mailbox and not know where it came from.
It is.
Who doesn't love the gift of coffee? As long as it's not mushroom coffee. I need another drink. It is still on my tongue.
My gosh. Yeah,
It's
I would
nasty.
not recommend unless you like maybe have no sense of taste or smell.
Ugh. Yeah.
Then maybe it would be okay.
If you're dead inside, it's perfect for you.
Yeah, Donna. Yeah, I think it's important to treat yourself sometimes. I mean, I just think, I don't know. Like in Key West, I bought a painting, and it's
Yeah.
just like, I mean, it wasn't very expensive. It was like $140.
It was beautiful. I loved it.
But, it just brought me joy. And that's what I like in my house for something to bring me joy. And then I'll remember our trip, too.
Yeah. And every time I see it, I'll remember our trip, which I love too.
And it was yellow and red and a bike,
Yeah.
and it was cute.
Which are all your favorite colors.
Yeah. But I think that I don't know. I just think that you deserve to treat yourself too.
Yes. And sometimes we like to treat you too, like on our special sale days or when we give you nice, fun little gift cards.
Fun
And for
little
coffee beaner
things.
gift cards, that's a good present too. That's a good present. You can never have enough coffee, right?
I think it's kind of like a compliment. I think women are taught not to accept compliments.
Yeah.
That, I mean, I'm the same, right? Someone's, oh, I like your shirt. Like, oh, it was $2,
Yeah.
Or whatever. We just kind of dismiss it. And I think that's the same thing a little bit with, buying something for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah. Or I have 50 extra
Self-care,
dollars.
self-love.
Or I could buy something for somebody else. Or, sometimes just treat yourself,
It's not bad, but I do love. I mean, I think just like you, it's like
Yeah.
you do love to give something. But
Yeah.
I just remember there's just been moments in my life where something will show up on my doorstep, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, the gift is really nice too, but someone took the time to think about you,
Yes.
and to
Yes.
appreciate you, and
Yes.
I don't know,
Yes.
show their love.
Absolutely. I love my little raven necklace that you got me.
Oh yeah,
For my
I saw that.
birthday,
I loved it.
she got me a Raven Nevermore necklace, and I love it because, the little goth girl in myself.
I saw it. I was like, oh, I need that for Maddie. And then it's like I buy stuff and I don't remember where it was. I'm like, okay, I've got to remember where I put this.
I love it. I went onto their website, and I found like all the matching accessories, and I'm like, I love this, and I love this.
I
Super
bought my
cute
mom
stuff.
a cute little hummingbird little rings.
Super fun
That's
stuff.
sweet.
I know.
So,
Time to treat myself again.
yeah.
Super fun.
No, I think it's important. I'll say my mom sacrificed a lot for us. Like I had nicer clothes or nicer things
Yeah.
than her. And that was really very sweet of her. I remember my grandma gave her $100 for her birthday, and I didn't really have very many clothes. Like I had like 2 pair of pants and 4 shirts or something. Like I really didn't have
Yeah.
a lot. And she gave it to me. And I knew that my mom, she loved to dress cute and stuff
Yeah.
when she was younger. And I felt so bad. And she's like, no, I would just rather you have it
That's so sweet.
than me.
Yeah.
It was really sweet of her. But
Yeah.
I feel like I should have nicer stuff than my girls. So I'm kind of the opposite. But
You work hard too. Oh, yep. You guys are going to be live from Florida next week.
yes.
Where are you going to be next weekend on Wednesday?
On Wednesday, we'll be it's a pool day.
Okay.
So it's just it's a relaxing pool day.
Okay. Just
So-
going live to check
It's
in.
kind of funny to think. I mean, we've been going to the same place. since Britton, who is now 32, since she was 9 months old.
Wow, that is crazy.
And so it is, I mean, I so look forward to every year. Most of my kids can come every year, and I'm glad they still want to. Because, you know, they only get so much vacation, so I'm glad that they choose to come there.
Well, and it's nice to have all your adult children meet up, you know, for at least like 1 week out of the year at one place. Because when they're grown, they're everywhere, you know?
Oh, it is. I mean, I just think all the time I'm so lucky that I work with my kids. Because if they were just off and about.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, London is. We don't see London all the time.
And it is hard. It's hard to... You know, I'm not great about calling. I'm not great about keeping a connection like that. So it's nice.
Well, and she's lived, you know, abroad. So getting on the same time channel is really hard
totally
too.
Different.
You know, so hopefully now that she's stateside, it's a little easier to get a hold of her. But you know, it's hard, and you know, just nice that you get to.
But I'm not
all.
a phone person. It's like I know it's like on the way home maybe but kind of I just want to chill and relax when I get home and.
I just send you guys videos all the time.
I know. We have a lot of group chats.
we send videos back and forth and call it a day.
So we'll be in Florida. So I'm really looking forward to it. And we planned fun events. We're going to Discovery Cove and our pirate dinner.
You're the
and
best
now the
planner.
grandbabies are going, so it's fun. There is a vampire show, I guess, instead of at the pirate show, but they make this vampire thing.
Is it scary?
One. I don't know, but I thought maybe we'll do that next year.
Yeah. I'm interested to know if it's scary. I can't be scared if it's Disney, right?
My best friend's little boy, he loves scary stuff. He loves spooky.
Okay.
He loves Halloween.
He would probably like the stuff they do at Universal, because Universal stuff's scary. Oh, okay, more scary.
Way scary. Like even adults are. It's like you can't go as
My
kids.
husband wants to go every year, and I'm just like, why? That sounds horrific. I would hate
horror,
that.
The horror days or whatever.
Yeah.
No, I would totally go, but I would never take a kid.
No.
I remember Sedona. Oh, Sedona, that sounds fun. The vampire show. Sedona, I'm going to embarrass her. We went to, it was a local, like it was someone's house.
Okay.
Someone in our town, it was their house that they made, they had a couple people dressed up and stuff in. And they had it really decorated for Halloween.
Okay.
So they had skeletons and stuff.
Yeah.
And Sedona thought she was so brave and everything. And we go in, and she hates jump scares, she calls them.
I don't like jump scares.
When people jump at you. So she hates jump scares. So there was somebody in an outfit right when she went in. She literally crawled up my body. And I was laughing so hard because it was so ridiculous.
How old was she?
Oh, maybe 8.
That's okay. I would have expected that at 8.
So,
That's
but it
adorable.
was adorable, and the problem was I was laughing so hard because it just was so ridiculous.
I don't like jump scares either, Sedona, and I don't go to like haunted houses or anything like that because they freak me out.
They don't freak me out at all because I'm always like, they can't actually hurt you, so I'm always like, ooh. Like, you're handsome, you know, the kind of I trash talk him in the Halloween
How many times
house.
do you walk up behind me when I'm sitting at the grinder and do I jump like a mile?
Oh, yeah.
Right? I am the worst.
But I'm really logical. Like, they can't hurt you. Okay, it was a clown,
and
Sedona.
clowns are terrifying, Sedona. That's
can
okay.
Be scary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. There is that cool. My husband was excited though because he found that one Halloween thing to do. We have like it's called Glenlore Trails, and it's like a walk, and it's all like lit and stuff, and it's not. Well, they say it's not scary, but they're like skeletons that are dressed up, and I think that people could be scared of them. You know, like if you're very young, it might freak you out. But I thought it was great. I had a good time.
I went to a girls'. It was actually at church, and it was a girls' party, like a women's party, and we were out in the woods, and all of a sudden this guy with that mask and a chainsaw comes running at us, and I was really scared because I'm like, is he really part of this?
Yeah,
or
right.
Not?
You don't know.
And then I'm running, trying not to pee my pants. You know, that was scary. I did not appreciate that very much.
I'm jumpy too, Deborah. Thank you. See, I can't help it. I don't know why I'm jumpy. I just am. Probably because I'm worried about froggers in my house.
Yeah, let's not go back to that.
I am like,
I'm gonna be putting some tape on my attic, or you know what I mean,
You're
like
gonna
a
be
string.
screwing it shut,
No, just
yeah.
put a string so you can see if it's like ruined, if anybody came through it.
Gonna go bolt shut. Make sure nobody can come out of your attic and live there.
Well, you want to be able to get in your attic, so I'm just gonna.
You
I'll
can
be all sleuthy on
You
it.
can screw and unscrew it every time you come in and out of it, you know, if you need to get in and out of it. But, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like a horrible thing. I know I can't. So it's October, so that's crazy.
It is. It's Halloween.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
So we better go make your coffee so you have holiday coffee.
Yeah.
So the VIP, it's live. Oh,
Yeah.
and this year, I don't know if we talked about it, but for the Cinnamon Holiday Blend and the Mary Mocha Mint, we are going to, we're partnering with Habitat for Humanity.
Yes.
And then $1 from every pound goes right to them.
And the K-Cups too, or just the bags?
Yeah, I'm sure the K-Cups too.
Okay.
And it's kind of cool. I just read something yesterday about for the Habitat for Humanity Saginaw, and somebody had gotten, they've been looking for a house for like 15 years and were able to get a house.
That's really cool.
So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool organization.
Yeah, I love that.
So it'll be exciting to learn more about it.
Yeah, and a partner with them for sure.
And to have a day to go build a house.
Yes.
Can I just decorate the house?
I think that would be really great.
Probably from my basement.
Well, you know, when we did that,
I'll stage the house for you.
When we partnered with that Nina's Place a few years ago, that's when I realized how much that like you love doing that kind of stuff, because our room was so much more fabulous than every other room. You had done the beautiful comforter and a rug, and then like thought more like, okay, what is a girl? And so Nina's Place was like, you know, somebody who aged out of foster care.
When I didn't know, when you're 18, you're out of foster care, even if you're still a high school senior.
Yes. The state doesn't have to support you anymore, and your foster parent, if you have one, could just kick you out, right?
Because they won't have, thank you, Bill. Have a great week.
Bye, Bill.
Yeah, if they don't, because they don't receive money at that point any longer.
So they're kind of on their own.
So there's this transitionary period.
Yeah, so there was a place called Nina's Place. I don't think it's here anymore, unfortunately. But it gave the girls a place to go, and then it helped them like learn how to, you know, be an adult.
Manage your money.
Yeah.
You know, different things that you need for that bridge. Which, I mean, it makes me so sad. Can you imagine not having somebody to help you?
Right. Like
you
nothing.
Know, we
like,
take it so for granted that we've got loving families, and some people just don't.
Right, right. And then I remember you thought about things that I wouldn't have thought about, like, okay, does she have a blow dryer? Does she have a straightening iron?
I tried to think about my girls, like if my girls were coming there with...
Or going to college.
Possibly nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What would make them feel not just... like your needs are met, but that you just somebody cared.
Yeah. So I want to say...
And then we met the person that was in our room, so that was pretty cool.
I think they fought over who got our room, which was really cool, because they gave like different businesses, and like we all partnered, and it was like, you know, here's a list of things, and then like Lori like thought like next level, like, okay, here's what like really, and I'm like, oh wow, I wouldn't have thought about that.
And they can take everything with them when they go, except for like the furniture.
Yeah.
So they could take the bedding, the towels, the whatever you provided.
Because it was theirs at that point. So. Yeah, that was a really nice thing to be a partner
It was
of.
really
And
cool.
I hope there's
and
more
I'm a great
things like that
bargain
out there.
shopper,
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Nobody actually bargain shops like you do. Sometimes I'm like, you got that
Get
for
creative.
what? Yeah.
Get creative.
Yeah, but I thought that was like honestly one of my favorite organizations ever, because I thought that was just
really
so helpful.
hard thing. I mean, to be candid, because there was another level of young women with children.
Yeah.
And to be in Nina's Place, you couldn't have children.
Yes.
And the other floor was filled.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was their biggest drawback, to get people that were 18 and didn't have children.
Yeah.
And in that situation.
Yeah, for sure. That was definitely, you know, and
just
something that we didn't know
eye-opening.
about, you know.
Yeah, just
Again,
eye-opening.
coming from, you know, a two-parent home and, you know, privilege, you just don't realize that that's something that people deal with. So
I know.
Definitely a moment of gratefulness.
I've had, there was a man on the side of the road in the middle of a blizzard, walking, and I was turning. He was going down the expressway, like the entrance ramp. And I just thought, gosh, how horrible that in the middle of a blizzard you don't have one person to call.
Wow.
Not one person to call.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine?
No.
And I thought, it might be by no fault of his own. I mean, obviously a lot of people make bad choices and get there, but what if this is by no fault of his own? What if he was born into a house where people really didn't care? You know, he'd sibling, whatever.
Or you move across the country and all your people are, you know,
and
somewhere
then
else.
you lose your job, or you know, it just it is weird. It makes me very thankful and blessed that we've got people to call.
Oh yeah. I can call anybody in your family.
Oh,
you know.
absolutely.
Houston helped me move windows the other day. You know, like, hey, I've got windows to move. Can you come over? Absolutely, I'll be there. You know.
I think the older I get, the more grateful I am, just because you see situations. And you're just so utterly blessed, and honestly, really blessed to have a company that we're so lucky to make a great product that people drink every day. You know, I always think, what if people only bought our product like once a year or once every 2 years? You know, that'd be such a tough business to be in. But we're just really thankful to have people that listen to us ramble on about froggers in their house.
From froggers to gratefulness, you know, full 360.
But I hope everybody has a wonderful week. I think you'll get the Shaw family next week in Florida if we can figure out our phone.
Should be fun.
And